Hey guys, it's Lee, welcome back to my channel and to this month end empties for October 2022. So have a few random bits in here, and I say random because I will be going through it in no particular order. It contains Scentsy, non-Scentsy, wax, non-wax, just a whole load of goodness. So have made a cup of coffee because I may be here a while. Though to be fair, I don't think there's as much as it looks because some of it is bulky rather than quantity, so volume over quantity. So first item is a bottle of Scentsy Counter Clean in Lemon Squeeze. So this is Lemon Squeeze Pucker Up Lemon Lovers. You've officially found your signature scent in this tart and true fragrance of pure lemons balanced by a hint of vanilla cream. And yeah, it's a nice fresh lemon scent. Probably don't recommend sniffing the bottle because there is like remnants of chemicals in there. So having pretty much just recovered from a sinus infection, that probably wasn't the best idea. But anyway, it's probably burnt all the bugs out of my sinuses now anyway. Then on to the next item. So some things, as you know, I do when I put them, or when I start them rather than when I finish them. So popped a Fairy Tale Pumpkin scent circle in the car, and I'm just going to see if I can get the description for that one up. Yeah, the description for this one is an epic fantasy of harvest pumpkin, midnight black raspberry and a whisper of black licorice. And it is such a nice scent. It's been perfect for October. It's still going strong, like 3 weeks later. No, 2 weeks later, it's still going really strong in the car. Then I started a new packet of cotton cleanups. So I think these are, what are they, £12 for 25. So they're not the cheapest, but I can usually soak up 6 to 8 cubes of wax to one of these, and then I use them as firelighters in my wood burning stove in the winter and my fire pit in the summer. So while they're not cheap, they kind of serve a secondary purpose, and it means that I don't have to buy firelighters. Then on to wax this time, so Halloween Town. I've finished off a bar of this, and this is Everybody Scream for a Sinister Potion of Cranberry, Apple and Spiced Cedar Wood concocted in the dead of night. Now to me this smells like a perfumey, freshly baked fruit cake, rich and sweet and spicy. It's really, really nice. It's one that I keep toying with adding to my Scentsy Club along with Jack's Obsession, which my Scentsy Club is due to process the end of this week. So I don't know. I do have quite a few bars of it because I did pick up some from the flash sale earlier on in the year. So I'm really torn between adding it to my club and just taking the risk that it does come back each year, which, because it is so popular, the Nightmare Before Christmas range, there's a good chance, so I probably will talk myself out of adding it. Then another Scentsy bar, Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. So this is bright palm leaf and fresh coconut water sway to the rhythm of an ocean breeze, and for me it's really clean, summery, really strong performer. I put it in, it was a scent of the month, I think it was April 2021, and it was in my Scentsy Club until this spring summer when it went into the catalogue, and when the catalogue discontinued it went back into my club. So it's one of the ones where I would be devastated not to have it, because while I don't melt it often, I can imagine like maybe after Christmas just putting this in every warmer in the house, just to kind of have that clean, crisp, post-Christmas, fresh reset. Yeah, really, really love that one. And it, as I said, it's a good performer. Then I used up a Kringle candle votive in the Splash scent, which is quite a clean, fresh, crisp scent. Then I started a mulled cider and spice fragrance flower in Dahlia Darling. Now these, I think Scentsy say they last 30 days? I want to say 30 days. Just checking now. Does it say? No. No, I can't see. It doesn't seem to say. But I'm sure I read somewhere that they last 30 to 60 days or 30 to 45 days. The one that I had in there, which was Amazon Rain, I'm sure that had been in there at least 3 months. So they're like $19.95 in the UK, and they last. They really do last. And even once the jar is empty, very often you still get another few weeks out of the oil that's just infused into the flower. Really good value there. Then I actually grabbed this one because this is the last Scentsy wax, which is Black Forest Pine. So this is dark fir balsam accented with pepper tangerine and an air of smoked vanilla. And I love this one. I really wish I'd put this in my Scentsy Club. So this is such a nice pine scent. And I did mix it last year with Very Snowy Spruce, and that was a really good combination. Then I haven't technically used up this bottle of Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin from Bath & Body Works, but the bottle is empty because I have a Simple Human automatic sensor foaming hand soap dispenser in the upstairs bathroom, so this went in there. Really nice smell. This is the first foaming Bath & Body Works soap I've had. So there was that one. But yeah, really nice scent on that. Then in the sensor dispenser down in the kitchen, I popped in some, which one's this? Bright Cider Life. So this was from last year that I picked up in sale. This was nice. It's still going strong in the dispenser. These old ones seem to be much, much thicker than the new formulation of the hand soap. So, because it's so thick, I did actually have to water it down. Because when I popped it in the hand soap dispenser, virtually nothing was coming out. So I just tipped it back out, added a drop of really hot water, stirred it out, poured it back in, and it works really well. And speaking of the new formulation, I finished off a Kukui and Coconut. So this was in the downstairs toilet, and it's been replaced with a Bath & Body Works toasted marshmallow latte or something. And this is nice. It is a summery scent. And there's a tiny bit left in the bottom, but so it's that one. And then some more body care type stuff. Finished up a Vampire Blood pocket back hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works, and this is, I think, strawberry midnight black plum. Does it say on here? No. And the candle is downstairs. Yes, midnight black plum, strawberry something. Really nice, really like this one. Can I squeeze the very last bit out? There we go, very last bit. So, love this scent. I ended up with 2 candles of it when I was in the States. Well, I ordered one when I was in the States, and then when I went to Bath and Body Works in Canada, didn't realise that Vampire Blood was one of the ones I'd ordered. Because it was delivered to the hotel, it just went straight in my case. Then I used up a Jessie's homemade spiced pumpkin candle. So this is one that she gifted me with some stuff that I bought last November, I think. So it's taken me a while to get around to using it, but performed pretty well. It was just the very last bit, pretty much the last burn. Really pleased with that one. Then actually, I was in body here, wasn't I? But then I did say at the start this would be a bit random, just as I plucked things out of the bag. So then I went through a tab of Tutti Frutti Shower Whip. So this was from scent number 3, and it is really sweet, fruity scent. I liked it. Didn't find it at all drying, but for me personally, these shower whips are not for me. I just found that they were a bit messy. I think I'll stick to traditional methods like foaming shower gel, body wash, and bar soap. Really nice, really good quality. Do recommend it if you like things like this, but for me it just wasn't. The texture and the method just wasn't for me. Then last body here, I finished off a Scentsy Lunar body scrub, and the description of this is white florals, jasmine, sweet peat and freesia, juicy berries and sandalwood, shimmer like moonlight. And I've had this. I joined Scentsy in February 2021, and this is, I think, the second one that I finished off. And I don't use it every day. Do use them a couple of times a week, mostly on my feet, my elbows, where I tend to get like very mild psoriasis, and do use it on my face once a week. Don't believe it's recommended on the face, because obviously facial skin is quite delicate, but I've used it, I haven't had a problem. I find I get kind of like not spots, but just along my hairline, like blocked pores. So I just use that once or twice a week, and it just keeps it at bay. Then I finished off, or used up, a Witch's Cauldron candle from Waxify Candles, and yeah, burnt really, really, really well. Really cleanly, not a huge amount of residue. These tins are great. I'm going to attempt to peel the label off, wash it out, clean it up, and I will probably use this for something in the kitchen. Maybe some herbs or spices, or salt, crushed black pepper, that sort of stuff. Then I finished off a vanilla pumpkin 2-wick candle from the Farmhouse by Rachel Ashwell. So this was one I bought last year, and it burnt really well until the last burn, when it did go smoky, but that's just because it was burning pretty much all day. I am really disappointed in the wicks, because I'm just going to peel the bottom off to see if I can show you. So the wicks were pretty much there. So one was there, and the other was right on the edge, which meant as it was burning, you had to keep moving the wick away from the glass. and I think that's partly why it went really smoky towards the end, because the actual bottom of the wick is right against the glass, or the little metal wick sustainer, which isn't great, but no, it's one of those things didn't really know until the very end. And then last but not least, I've finished up my Foule de Lavande, so lavender flower candle or lavender leaf candle from Empties. Quite a bit of residue. I'm not sure if you can see that there, that's better. Quite a bit of residue. You can get residue on these quite easily because they are mineral wax or a blended wax rather than just straight soy wax or straight paraffin wax. On cold sniff, virtually no smell to it, very, very light, and quite a subtle scent when it's burning. But I did find the other week it was burning in here in my little office. I went downstairs, made a cup of tea, came back up, and I could really smell it as I walked up the stairs. So sometimes subtle scents you kind of don't pick up until you leave and come back. But yeah, these 70-gram diptyque candles are really good. The larger ones I don't find burn so well. Just they take a lot longer to fully pull out, which means you kind of have to burn them for hours and hours. Whereas these are this size is perfect for an evening. So that's that. And I think I've got nearly a recycling bag full of stuff already for this week. So that's it from me for, well, it's not it for me for this week because I have my What I've Warmed Wednesday video to record and upload. But certainly for Empties, that's it from me for this month. Next one will be early December, and yes, I think there probably will be quite a few next month, just because I have been working through some of the seasonal candles I have, or I've started going through some seasonal candles, plus obviously there's some Empties from this week's What I've Worn Wednesday, so straight away starting a new month with a few Empties. And anything else to report? No, I think that's it. My Scentsy club is due to process the end of this week. So at some point next week, I think, saying that I'm away for most of next week. I'm in London from Friday this week until Monday, and then I'm going to Plymouth from Wednesday to Sunday. So my Scentsy club might not be here until while I'm away, in which case I will obviously go through that when I'm back. And I'm conscious that I'm rambling now. So I'm going to go and crack on with the evening, and until next video, I will catch you soon. Bye.